Good morning. It really is morning. How are we doing today? Is I woke up like only 30 minutes ago. My alarm was set like an hour too late from yesterday. Luckily, my body managed to wake up on its own without getting hit by the alarm at exactly 12 o'clock. Anyway, today something special is happening and I'm doing a little bit of scamming, okay? Like you might have come out expecting some power washing, a little bit of spraying of water. Wow, there's something else we're doing today. For a couple of minutes at least, I am gambling. Actually, hold on, I need to do something. Wait, we're going back. And now we're gambling. Okay. This is it. I just woke up. I didn't have time to gamble before starting the stream, so we're just gonna gamble now. So, the question. Do you believe? I don't know. I don't think I believe. What? Look. Many people have gotcha additions, okay? It has nothing to do with VTubers. Anyway, let's just get over with today so we can go and do what I'm supposed to. Damn. Just FYI, I have no 50-50 guarantee and not enough balls to even get the pity, so who knows? Do you believe though? Do you? I don't believe. Oh, I am absolutely not believing in this. Wow, nice guy. Well, yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. There's no streamer left, there's only streamers dead. I mean, that is lucky, I get a few pulls out of that. Nope, that's not happening. Okay, it's fine. We have a way to buy more of this. Okay, and buy more of this. And I am almost at a 10. Wait, no, I almost got 10. I am at 11. Okay, one more. Let's go. Nope. Okay. Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Because wait, is there more? We obtain token. Oh, it's because I got monthfuls. Wow, very cool. What's the one? I need to wait 11 hours and then I can get another 10 pull. And then surely it will work. But until then, believe. Yep, nope, we did not believe. No. Let's see. I guess I'll go... And I'll do this a little bit. I don't know why. Maybe if I show the game that I'm investing all my energy into gun, it'll give me gun person. Obviously, right?
不穏な気配がします。静粛に、一緒に戦おう。守るのが私の役目です。浄化の日。脆い。インペラトルのもうすぐ退勤時間だ。まとめてこい。さあ。
And that's it. Time has ended quite underwhelmingly. I guess I can do whatever this new event is and get not even 2 pulls. I can get whatever the other one is. What is the other one? Oh yeah, this. I don't know what this is either. But those are some pulls. But hey, that's for later. Today is going to be washing time. Let me put that up real quick. Going back to the room. I'm glad that OBS's studio mode exists. Oh god, is it launching to the wrong screen? Wait, no. It was, and then it bounced back to where it should be. I haven't tested any of this, you know, because of the whole I just woke up saying. Let's just hope for the best. Let's just hope it just works. This sound. Does this thing have sound? Does not. Okay, hold on. Oh, there it is. There we go. It's Tanya. It's just vibe, I suppose. Oh no. I guess today will be the first true test of my ability to just yap about words. Think of Haku's treehouse? Oh god. Maybe I should have gone for this. Oh. At least that's so bad. No wonder I just left them the last time I did. Who the heck is power washing a treehouse? This thing just looks like a complicated mess of geometry. Let's just try it out. Yeah, I forgot that moon gravity existed in this. I mean, this is how this works, okay? You show up and you could leave your job for like months and then come back. It's great. Called fiction. I don't remember which gun is better. Which washing head thingy. Can you do any of this again? Okay. Stendo. 15 degree. Alright. Where do we start? So, game is loud. Yes, the game is loud. Right. Actually, did all my audio settings like exploded? Oh no. I'm still feeling the consequences from that one time that I like managed to re-add the audio source after it stopped working, and I forgot to re-add the delay, and I forgot to like change the volume so it was too loud the entire time. Well, it's loud for me too. I don't like that. Streaming is hard. Audio hard. Yeah, are we good now? Maybe like this. That's better. Oh yeah, I forgot this game doesn't have any music, so we just kind of like Just me sitting here in silence and washing noises. Maybe I should have figured out the music thing. I probably would have realized if I tested any of this instead of sleeping. If I wasn't sleeping, I wouldn't be so awake right now. And hungry. Oh yeah! Talking about hungry, I have one thing I wanted to talk about last night that's like extremely specific, and it's that, okay, the McDonald's Filet-O-Fish, okay, is bad. It's bad. And I'm not a hater, okay? I'm not a fish burger hater. I enjoy it. It's good. But ever since I like tried the Burger King one, that was just better. It's just like crispier, more flavorful, you know? And every time like my mom gets me a filet of fish, it's just like, actually, I don't really like this. And like, I microwaved that last night, which is not ideal conditions. And it was mid. It was worse than mid. It was bad. It was actively bad. And that was really sad, you know? And honestly, a lot of stuff from McDonald's is really sad for me now. Like, I don't have the usual popular stuff, you know, like the Big Macs and the various cheeseburgers. I just don't really like those. So I always end up having the McChicken, and I think that, especially the spicy one, that's really good. But I can't just have the same thing every time, it gets boring, so I just end up not being a McDonald's enjoyer until they drop something that's like a special menu. And sometimes they drop a special menu that's like actively way better than their usual stuff, and I just wish they keep having it, so like I have it as much as I can while it's like around, and then I proceed to get sick of it, and now I don't want it anymore. And McDonald's is just like an infinite, like, recurring cycle of names. Sometimes it's just good, and then I wish that it's good, and then I try it again, and then it's like, wait a minute, this is actually kind of mid again, huh? I have said this every other time I play Powerwash Simulator, but I always wish that, like, when the sequel comes out, it's like a tech demo. It doesn't need to have good, like, improvements in any way. I don't need better gameplay. I mean, this is good. This is all we need. But I want water physics. I want, like, those NVIDIA, like, tech demos back in the day where you're, like, shooting goop and there's, like, a circus with a goop gun. I don't remember. But I remember there was a circus in goop. And that sort of water physics would be really good in this game. I'm just kind of sad that, like, the games industry as a whole just kind of, like, stopped caring about, like, volumetric water. Okay, like, imagine soapy water and, you know, dirty water just running down everything, and it's like collecting in places where the nooks and crannies are. I think that'd be, like, way more satisfying, you know? It'd be good. I think it made this game so visually appealing, and the satisfaction wouldn't just come from, you know, the gameplay. It would actually be like being, I don't know, I just enjoy seeing water move. I don't know, you know, that's why people like rain, that's why people like waterfalls. Water moving, good. Yeah, and you know what? Wouldn't would that be fun? And by fun, I mean you made money for the company, yeah? Just part of it NVIDIA and be like, here's physics water. Except I don't know, they'll probably call it like AI super water, and it'll be like you need the 50 series for this, okay? And they're all garbage except like on the 5090 when it's like actually able to run. Like that always happens when there's any sort of like, well, maybe not any sort, but you know when ray tracing became a thing and then like literally none of the RTX 20 series ever was good at it? And even like the best ones, like, you know, 2080 Ti can only kinda do it. And it took how many years? Like, I don't even remember, but like at least 6 years or something for games to finally actually add ray tracing. Well, not add per se, but like require it. And even when it requires it, I'm not a fan. Like, when I played through Doom the Dark Ages, it was the same. It felt the same, it looked the same as Doom Eternal. And apparently, there was ray tracing, and I couldn't tell at all. Like, you can enable ray tracing in Doom Eternal, and all, like, metal surfaces go from being just kind of metallic to chrome. Everything is chrome and is a mirror, which is like a silly way to implement ray tracing for sure, but hey, at least you know it's there. Like, yeah, for most games, no, I'm lying. For all the games that I have played so far, okay, turning on ray tracing and dropping your frame rate by like half has like such a minor effect on how the game looks that it's not worth it. It's never worth it. You turn it on and it's like, if you're like intensely staring at a puddle or like a glass surface, then you could be like, whoa, I can see the reflection even though it's off screen, which is cool. But like, how many times are you doing that, you know? Most of the time, screen space reflections do all you really need. And I don't know. I actually wish that it was more impactful, that it was like life-changing. I wanna be hyped for PC hardware again. Every time I hear the news, I mean it comes up on my YouTube feed that's like, NVIDIA new card, NVIDIA new launch, AMD new launch, and it's like, okay, so we have 8 gigs of VRAM, and it's actually really bad, and like half the games that are out today, you crank the settings, it will die. And I'm just like, man. That's sad. I think I got really lucky to like have bought a 40 series card before everything truly went down the drain. And I'm sure like this kind of NVIDIA like sine wave, essentially, the sine wave of quality where it's like they drop a really good GPU generation, like, you know, the 10 series, everybody loves that. Which I missed, by the way. I was a 90, like not 90, I was a 980 AMD, okay? And I only upgraded to the 20 series when I like got hit with a 4 gigs of VRAM wasn't enough. And I was like, I think I was trying to play Rainbow Six Siege and trying to crack the settings and the VRAM wasn't enough and I was really sad. I even bought a second 980 to run an SLI instead of buying a new card. But, you know, that doesn't mean I get more VRAM. So it was like, it was really, really sad to not be able to run things because of VRAM and I had to change. Which I believe is the current strategy with the 8 gig stuff. But yeah, no, like people who have been on like the 10 series, you know, the 1080 gang that moved to the 3080. Now that's peak, right? You rode the highs of the Nvidia sine wave, which is great. I didn't. I rode the lows. I got the 980, I got the 2080, and then skipped the 30. Well, actually, no, I didn't skip. Wait, why? I forgot I even had a 3080 myself, but I did have a 3080, and then also got a 40 series. So I at least got to be on the sine wave for a little bit. That was good. But anyone who didn't catch, like when the sine wave was turning back down on the 40 series, now like, oh, 50 series came out bad. It's just the same thing. It's just the 40 series all over again. Thanks, Nvidia. And even though I really want to be excited about computer hardware again, I think we are at a point of like graphics in video games where that stops mattering. Where we're not improving video game graphics that fast. And by we, I mean the devs, I guess. Like, what's the true bottleneck right now? I think the true bottleneck right now is just like trying to run Unreal 5 with any reasonable frame rate at all. Because we've like kind of hit a plateau, you think, of video game graphics. It's like, it's hard to make things look better right now because it's already really good. But yeah, no, the things that we're hitting is really just like games are unoptimized now because hardware is more powerful. But wow, back then, back when I had the 980 and I wanted to upgrade to a 2080, felt like games were getting better. You know, we were getting ray tracing even though we never turned on ray tracing. But it was still an upgrade. Games needed an upgrade. But these days, games are still on like a 1080 Ti. I think you can have a good time in most modern games. You genuinely don't need stuff anymore. So I don't know. Computers as like a hobby and a money thing. What is left to do? I think we've reached endgame. I guess what's left is like water cooling or something. RGB. Oh, the latest trend. Putting a little like screen in your case. I don't know why you would do that. But I think like, you know, if I was like 15, that was cool. Like when I was younger, I was like, when I was building out my like, I think second PC, I was like, oh, I want to make this as aesthetically pleasing as possible. I want to make this as pretty as possible. Because the first PC I built was just like a black box in like a giant full tower case and it was ugly. And I wanted it to be pretty. So I just stuffed everything with RGB. Not good RGB, mind you, like cheapo RGB from Amazon. And to be fair, those RGB fans, I got like 9 of them for the Lee 011 Dynamic. And it was really cheap. And it would be like cry-worthy type money if I got like Corsair fans. I remember when the Corsair Light Loop fans or so. They were the endgame of RGB. But now, there's cheap RGB. Back then, there's cheap RGB. But I think the best thing you can do now, just go back to the black box. That's it. Why do you need RGB, you know? What are you showing off to? I mean, the internet, I guess. You can get Reddit points for it. And also, if people come over to your house, considering people do not come over to my house, I'm just like, I'm the only one looking at my PC. It's Doesn't need to look good. It only needs to please me and no one else. And it does. You know, it's nice. It's not like, don't blast the RGB. And I also had like a similar thing with like water cooling. It's like water cooling is really cool. But it improves performance by like a tiny percent. While you're spending hundreds of dollars on like water blocks and fittings and tubes and pumps and reservoirs and radiators, and you're just like, I'm $300 into this. And unless you already have a PC with completely maxed out specs, you would always do better by just buying a more expensive part. So it's like, who is water cooling for? Only the richest Andes out there. And I am not one of them. Anyway, I think that's my PC hardware rant of the day. I have one of these like every week. I guess the other thing that's been happening this week since I started streaming was that I've been wanting more assets and art and stuff like that made. And I found out that commissioning people is very difficult. Not in any real like, not any real way, right? It's not actually hard, but decision making is hard. I find it incredibly difficult to like, pick just one person will be the one when everyone's good, or a lot of people are good. Or say some people are good but then they charge too much. Some people are like, not are, but some people like don't include commercial rights, which sometimes and only sometimes means streaming. And I'm just like, okay, so I need to get commercial rights. Some people include it, so I need to like read through everybody's TOS, which you should anyway. That's what you're supposed to do. But I don't know. It's hard to just pick a favorite, which is more doubly true when considering logos, which I also want to have. I want to get a logo. I don't know where I'll put it, but I want one. I feel like I should have one. And I suck at logo design, so it would be better if someone else does it, but so many people are good at logos. And because I am explicitly head empty, like the reason why I want to commission people is because my head has my two brain cells fighting. Okay, nothing's happening in there. So I'd like someone else to figure it out for me. But of course, these people want to know what I want. Like, I've only been on the receiving end of this, you know? I've always been the one doing the commission, not the commissioning, you know? And of course, when I do it, I want to know exactly what people want, or what they don't know what they want. So if they don't know what they want, they can just tell me they don't know what they want, and I'm happy to like figure it out for them. But when I'm reading other people's like stuff, it's like, please give me all the details, give me all the reference and all that. Which makes sense. You wanna like make it not so complicated, make it faster, the whole process. If you just have all the materials right from the get-go. But me, I would love to pay someone and just tell them, I don't know what I want, can you just make me something that you think looks good for me? But I'm always like, but I'm too embarrassed to do that. I find it like, it feels like I'm doing something wrong. And that might just be my social anxiety getting me. But like, I don't know. I don't know. So I spend a lot of time thinking about like, okay, I really need to figure out what I want. And after I figure out what I want, I need to find the person I want to pay. And what a process. And I keep coming back to the same result. This time not so much. I'm determined, but I've tried to like look on Regen a lot of other times, and it always just end up being like, you know what? This is too hard. I'm just gonna do it myself. I don't need to. I can't embarrass myself. I can't do anything wrong if I do it myself. Yeah, apart from logos and artwork, I've also been looking at like mascot design, and I've come to the same conclusion of I probably should just do it myself. But there's so many people who are making like really good dog designs. A lot of the previews on VGen are just like Mrs. Mascot design, and it's just a dog. They've just made a dog. Like maybe they made like an Eevee, which, to be fair, is good. We like Eevee and dogs. But now my little deviled egg guy, I think I should finish myself. Plus there's all this stuff about like intellectual property and stuff like that. It's like you need to pay double for commercial use, you need to pay like 5 times for merchandise use and stuff like that. And I'm like, it's not like I'm gonna get much, but like, what is, in like 5 years? You never know. Actually, I do know, and I do know that I'm gonna change all my designs again. Like, I can hardly stick with one design for like 6 months. In January, I had short hair, and now I have long hair. It's just, I can't stick with it. And 1 year before that, I had a different model with like a different outfit, and it's like, I needed something to lock me down, to keep me committed. And this is it. This Powerwash string right here is gonna keep me. It's gonna keep me from changing. That's what I'm trying to say. With the hard. I think I need a ladder. I need a drink. Yeah. The thing when doing stuff myself is like, I don't have enough time to do everything. I mean, I kinda do, but like I have to work all day. I don't really want to do that. Just making everything by myself this time, but then I foolishly decided to try and make stuff for other people too, and I just don't have enough time for me and other commissions. Especially because I'm wasting, not necessarily wasting, I'm spending a lot of time on streaming stuff too. It is nice. It's a good change for me, doing this whole streaming thing. I feel like I have a schedule now. I have something to wake up for. I have an alarm. Wake up on time. Sometimes. Today's not so good, but it's a bit more of a routine. I have to make a new thumbnail every day. It feels work adjacent. And it really helps me not just sit around and slack off. I'll just do it some other day. I may just keep pushing that other day further and further away. Anyway, my voice throat needs some relaxing. Knowing me and that talking constantly is tiring. I do get why Powerwash Simulator is such a popular talking stream. I could completely tune out and just forget what I'm doing in this game. Like, I haven't been paying attention since I started opening my mouth. And I've gone pretty far actually. What else do I have to yap about? I could yap about Overwatch again, but I think I'll say that for the Overwatch stream. I can always yap about Overwatch. I've been missing these lower messages. You know, when I was like searching for Powerwash Simulator assets, or just the logo really to add to the thumbnail, you know what's the first, like the top search result that comes up after Powerwash Simulator? It's Powerwash Simulator lore. People are actually interested in the lore in this game, in these little text messages. Yeah. It's fine. I never actually looked, so I wouldn't know. From what it sounds like to me, reading like the little pop-up messages so far, it's just funny. They just have funny lore. I think it'd be fun if they did like insane shenanigans. Like they need to do like some sci-fi stuff, or yeah, some eldritch stuff where like this dirt is some kind of like super monster that's like growing on everything. Because this is not normal dirt. Normal dirt doesn't do this. No, we're just washing stuff. As far as I know. I haven't watched a lore video. There really could be a lore video that's like, okay guys, this deep dark evil is like conquering the lands and we have to stop it with a power washer. I want to talk more, but unironically, the like burst of talking right at the start is absolutely killing me. It don't feel good. But yeah, we saw on Steam earlier last night that JDM Japanese Drift Master is out. It is a video game that is released and the reviews are mixed. And apparently it's because it's running on Unreal 5 and it runs like ass. It ties back nicely to the PC hardware bad thing, yeah. Unreal 5 is like the final hurdle. Yeah, no, I've been looking I've been looking for like a nice racing game that's just happy. And I hope that's one of them. I'll play it on stream sometime. I did talk to a friend about like what I would do for a thumbnail. The ideas in that conversation are a little bit insane. She was telling me about how like, oh yeah, I should do the thing where like you turn your model around and then you have like a steering wheel and then like the actual models in the rear view mirror, and I'm just like, how the hell am I supposed to turn my model around? And the answer was I can't. I'm not 3D. I don't have that power. I can't turn around stuck like this. Oh yeah, no, I just remembered. The conversation began because I was like lamenting about how I don't have the Pad like controller rig. I haven't started on that. I want to get that done before Night Rain because I was thinking like, when I play games I don't usually use a controller anyway. But when I do, I think it'd be really cool to get that on-screen controller like some people have. It's a really fun feature. But yeah, I'll make it at some point. Surely. It only takes like a day. See that now, it's gonna take 2 days. Probably gonna be 2 days. And the biggest reason is because I have to draw hands. I wonder if there's a point of like art expertise where you actually enjoy drawing hands. Like, no matter how much I improve, hands are still like the most time consuming part because I'm like, or rather when I'm doing like a sketch when everything is rough, having the hands be a little bit wonky is completely acceptable. But when I turn that sketch into line art, well, now the hands look weird. They looked fine with like big fat like lines, but using thin lines, oh now they look bad. And I have to go back and adjust them and fix them and redraw, and it's like anything that includes a hand, it increases the time taken by like a non-insignificant amount. But I won't shy away from it. You know, hiding the hands, you know, like the classic funny DeviantArt memes where I don't know if it really is a meme, but it's like, it's just a little funny thing where it's understood that a way to just not draw hands is to just have the character in a pose where they're having their hands behind them. And to not have to draw the opposite eye, you have them winking. So you have a bunch of people with the same pose of winking and hands behind their back. I feel like because of that, the hands behind back pose is like off limits to me. I need to bring that back, you know? I feel like it could be good, but now I'm like, every time there's a chance to draw hands, I'm just like, I need to show my determination, my power of will. I feel like what I'm supposed to show is skill, but no, this is just pure, unwavering determination to draw hands. And I'm not a coward. Even if it's gonna take me 3 days, I'm gonna do all the hands. I even bought a weird plastic hand to make my hand drying experience better, and honestly, it has helped. I wasn't a believer at the start. I thought like, why do you need a hand model? You can see your own hands. You can always see your own hands. It turns out, holding a pose for a really long time, well, that's what the fake hand is for. Holding it with angle is also what the fake hand is for. A lot of that can be accomplished by just like taking a picture of yourself in the mirror doing a hand pose. But it is convenient. It is really convenient. Just pick up this hand, pose it how you want, and then just look at it. Just look at it, you know? I'm hungry. This might be the one stream where I'll happily eat on stream. Just hanging out. Just chilling. I always did wonder, how do streamers do it? How do you do a just chatting stream? You need your chat to talk to you, right? Otherwise you run out of things to say. And trying it now, easy. I think if I did this every day, I would have no idea what to talk about. But since I'm not like doing this on the regular, I can like load up on ideas. Not really loud on ideas, but just have things I haven't talked about yet. I feel like I have a little cooldown before I can do this again, so I can have more things to talk about. New things that happened in my life. Powerwash guy, can you like not do that? Whatever that was. You know, I'll deal with the roof later. So, fun fact about me. I get motion sick pretty easy. But it's only through repetitive motions. Which is this game. Like, if I have the cursor locked and doing this the whole time, this is severely motion sickness inducing for me. Stuff like view bobbing in Minecraft, I have to turn that off. And repo, when I was playing that, I had to turn view bobbing off. But they didn't have the ability to do that. Like, you can turn the camera movement down to minimum and it's still significantly bouncy. And it like limited my ability to play that game for like an hour. I just die. I just absolutely crumble into dust. I wish I didn't get motion sick. It was a real problem with VR as well. When that was the thing. It's been a long time now since I did VR stuff. When I was doing that, any movement at all, any turning, any like locomotion, it would just hit me with just an immediate headache and I needed like to go to sleep afterwards. It would just completely end the day. It would end the day. But I did have fun in like stationary games like Beat Saber. What's that one? Pistol Whip. Pistol Whip just had you like slowly moving forward. I think that was okay for me. But I just end up playing a lot of rhythm games. Stuff that just has you standing there, not turning. I wish I'd enjoy my VR chat stuff. So much of the internet's creativity has been poured into VR chat. There's so many good VR chat models. There's so many good assets for them, and it's like, I want one. I'll play VR chat, but I want one. That'll be my 3D experience. And Boneworks. I did try Boneworks too, and yeah, you would expect. I got motion sick and I couldn't play after an hour. Yeah. Had a good time hanging out with some people in the chat for a little bit, but that was very short-lived. I think the main issue for me is comfort. I wear glasses, so having glasses inside the VR headset just was really uncomfortable. It would get foggy after a little bit. It would start hurting my ears after a little bit because it's pressing on it. Or it would get smudged really quickly. But then also being well, let me rethink that. Wearing a VR headset just gets you sweaty. This is heavy thing on your head, and not to mention the very slowly increasing motion sickness. I think it would be really nice just hang out with your friends on VR chat and stuff like that, but it was always a pain in the ass. It was also a pain in the ass to set up. You have to have so many things running, and especially if you want them full body tracking and stuff like that, which is really cool. I really wanted that at one point. And it was just a pain. Every time I want to do VR stuff, oh no, now I need to pull out the headset and then put on the headset. Every time I took it off, my hair would be completely messed up. And no matter how well I tie my hair, it's always gonna pull on it a little bit. It's not pleasant. It's just too much discomfort. Not to mention, I'm now no longer allowed to sweat. Bad things happen when I sweat. I'm just in my house, not doing much. So VR is a little bit bad for me now. I always did wish for VR to become mainstream, for more VR games to come out. But it's been so long since then. And the games industry in general has moved away from VR. And anytime a VR title comes out, it's just niche. I think we're in a timeline where VR just never gets mainstream and it ends like this. And that's okay, it's more comfortable for me, but it does feel like a missed opportunity. It's VR could have been something really cool. Yeah, I suppose. I feel like that's something you kind of have to do though, taking existing games by the VR. Because it's really difficult to get the budget and the time to make an entire VR game that's this is gonna be a fully fledged good video game made just for VR. I think the only one that does that is Half-Life Alyx. Valve has the power to do that. But other devs, it's a huge gamble. A gamble they can't afford to like lose. The Valve had instant money, so I understand. I understand why like really good VR games that exclusive VR just didn't really exist. I don't know, it's another chicken and egg problem where without good VR games, no one's gonna buy a VR headset. And because people don't have VR, there's no incentive to make good games for it because no one has a VR headset. So, what can you do, right? That's a bit sad, but yeah. Oh yeah. Someone sent me leaks of the latest, like, the next Battlefield game, I guess Battlefield 6, maybe, is what it'll be called. And the guy was really hyped about it. Not really hyped, but like, somewhat skeptically hyped about it. And it was really disappointing for me. When I saw it, I was like, oh, it's just Battlefield. I think, anyone who cares about Battlefield could agree, like, all they need is to do, all the DICE, whatever it needs to do, was just go back and stop trying to do weird stuff. Just make Battlefield 4 again, and everyone will be happy. And that feels like what they did. It just looks like a Battlefield game from that era, and wait, that also means there's nothing new and exciting about it. It's like, made me feel like if they just made, like, Battlefield 4 remastered, that Company 2 remastered, Battlefield 3 remastered, that's all I need. That's all like Battlefield players would need. And I think we'd be happy. It's not like those games ever became bad. It's just, it lost players over time, and it'd be nice they just have the same game again. But now with players. I did play Delta Force, which is, that Battlefield-like Chinese game that's also trying to be an extraction shooter at the same time. And it was fine, but just because it didn't have a Battlefield title attached to it, it was just like, didn't have the same staying power, for me personally anyway. Or maybe because like back when I played Battlefield with like school friends, it wasn't like a friendship-based experience. I could keep coming back and playing with my friends over and over again, but as an adult, without like, there's very few friends that are interested in Battlefield, playing that kind of game alone, I think it gets old really quick. Did I see the funny marathon death? Death? Not quite, but I did see, I felt deadly the plagiarism has hit them. I heard about how they made a live stream, but they couldn't show any gameplay because it might have plagiarized content on it. Because the plagiarism stuff came out right before that stream happened. The Hardline, yeah. I didn't really play Battlefield Hardline. I did a little bit, but it's so goofy. It's a good goofy video game. I think most of my best Battlefield memories are from Battlefield 4. Hey, fun fact. I had a YouTube channel with Battlefield 4 content, and I made one Megalodon theory video that got a few thousand views, and I got like showered with praise in the comments, and that was like my peak. I have peaked at that moment in my YouTube career. And here we are, like 10 years later. I hope no one ever finds it. I think it's deleted by now. But watching like kid content myself is so cringe. I don't know if there's a common experience, but like I grew up when Let's Plays are big, Call of Duty commentary was big, Minecraft was big. Minecraft is still big now, but not the same kind of Minecraft, you know? I tried to make Call of Duty commentary videos, and it went as well as you would expect. It was awful. Like, imagine my Overwatch content now, except like 65 times more cringe. And it's already cringe today. Like, it'll be so much worse. It'll be unwatchable. But what I did actually upload, not just make, was one Minecraft TNT cannon. I didn't talk in it at all, but that was cool. That was fun. Remember when you could just make a Minecraft redstone build and upload to YouTube and you'd get views? Man, how things have changed. It really just reminds me of like how long, how since I was a child, since I was like 13, 14 years old, I wanted to do YouTube. And I never committed to it. I always thought I was too young. I always thought I was too incompetent for it, honestly. I would have like one video idea and I would run out. Even when I was like playing Final Fantasy on the regular. Oh hi! Even when I was playing Final Fantasy on the regular, I would like have video ideas that pop up every few months. I'd write it down and be like, okay, I can make a new player's guide because I know how like obtuse Final Fantasy can be when it comes to like actually having people know how to play the game, how to be competent at the game. I thought about making a samurai guide because like everything else was kind of bad. And I never did. I think the key issue for me was that I would have one video idea and that would be it for a month. To be fair, I probably could have like just made one video a month, it would have been okay. That bottleneck of like having enough ideas was the thing that stopped me. Which I guess is where we are now. Like, luckily just streaming, just hanging out. I don't need new ideas, I can just hang out and play a video game. I think the best streams are ones that are like more structured and you have more ideas. More planned out content. But I don't know. It's an eternally recurring issue for me that I have nothing in my head. I am completely head empty. Be it the whole commissions thing of just not being able to like figure out what I want, just blind and pay someone else to sing for me. I'm making content and not knowing what I want. I want someone to take for me. Hey, you know, that's what ChatGPT was for, right? What's happening? Hey, I wasn't reading chat. Seeing people hanging out in BC and you, I would go here. Right? I agree. Really, I agree, you know? Like, before I did any of this, I was happy to just stream for friends in BC. And I think I'm losing something by just having people watch instead of being able to talk to me. But I don't know. It does make that same time I spent streaming feel more productive. It feels like I'm doing work. Be it any high effort work. No, it's just I feel like I'm being productive doing this instead of just hanging out with friends. But I really do enjoy just hanging out, sitting on Discord, not having to worry about if I like accidentally say something offensive. It's not really, I'm not actually worried about that. I think my filter is just fine. But I guess I always felt like it was missed opportunity while I was Discord streaming, where I would have like a really fun moment or something really funny happens, and I'm just like, oh, if only I was actually streaming that. If only we could clip that. And oh, now you can. Like, so nothing funny is happening. I feel like I'm immensely unfunny when I'm alone. When I have my friends around, it's like, oh yeah, sure. I'll be a big goober. I'll make you laugh. I'm alone. I'm just gonna hang out, you know. What, you need to get monetization to clip? My old YouTube channel, where I like stream Valvazi content, you know, just rating and stuff just to watch it back. You can clip that just fine. So can you not clip now? Huh. Yeah, I guess maybe it's one of those like advanced features. Cause with that, my old account is like, it's like 15 years old or something. They think I got monetization on that as well. Who knows? Sometimes I do wonder if I should just start streaming on that account instead. But I think you'll be a disservice to my 40 subscribers that signed up for Battlefield videos to 10 years later find out like, who is this? They just suddenly have completely new content. Look at the grass. All that grass. Why are we exploding? Do we want to explode? We should explode into the bad thing. Oh, I fell. Man, I like this bit. I want to play Powerwash Simulator, but all I watch are cubes. Look at all these weird geometry things. There's a roof, and this roof is slanted, and I have to get up there. I can't get up top there, can I? Oh, maybe. So I can. Oh, no, maybe not. Yeah, but I don't think this is wacky cubes stick to each other, right? I wouldn't. cubes that are not connected to each other with every face visible. I just go around. Like, I personally think... I don't know why I said person. I think... on a mission so I just clean cars? That's so much better. Just because it's small. You can walk around and get to every side and every angle just by walking. With this, you have to like clamber up and climb on things all the time. And I don't think it's fun to like get to weird angles. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think the ladders even do that much for you. I guess I could use that. But it never was enough. Oh. The hunger has come back. What should I eat today? Note that I had a McDonald's Filet-O-Fish last night, so you know. McDonald's is off limits. Filet-O-Fish mentioned, yeah. I was talking about that earlier, about how Burger King's fish burger was better. In this makes me sound like some kind of fast food enthusiast. I'm really not, but... something about this streaming situation making me miss breakfast is, not good for me, I think. I think it's such a missed opportunity for Powerwash to have its own, like, good OST. Wouldn't it be crazy if this game just had, like, a banger soundtrack? And you just sit here and listen to, like, some peak music. But no, we get silent and spraying noises. How do I get to the front of this thing? I have no idea. Ah, so easy. One of these days, I'm gonna do a stream at a normal hour in the day. And I'll be happy and I'll be awake. That's... you know what? No, you're right. My resistance is EP mod. If I wasn't EP, I wouldn't need me. If I ever go live and it's like, hey guys, I've had a restful night's sleep of 8 hours, it probably means that's an imposter, that's not actually me. How long has it been since I've had a night with 8 hours of sleep? I don't wanna know. I honestly can't recall. It's been months? Years? I don't know. You know what? Yeah. Maybe you are right. Maybe you need 8 to 9 hours of sleep per night. That's propaganda. No one could do that. Oh no, I fell. No. I need to parkour up again. Just have a ladder. You know how many video game puzzles can be solved if the main character just had a ladder with them? Fun fact, I've never gotten a manicure before. And a pedicure, of course. I've only ever painted my own nails. I've never had someone do it for me. Sure, okay. How much does it even cost? I mean, it's just someone painting your nails for you, right? But wait. You know what? No, I need to know how it's better than just doing it yourself. How does that happen, though? I mean... Yeah. No, I don't think everything is better if you don't have to do it yourself. One, you have to talk to other people. Two, in this situation, you have to go outside. But we had a whole conversation about how I didn't want to commission people because I'm bad at talking to people. I would save hours of my life, but I choose to do it myself because I'm just like wacky for real. She's really just like me. Okay, my other ladder is here. Found it. Now, one thing I don't like the ladders in this game. Oh yeah, the one thing I was going to say during the whole VR talk was, I wish this game was in VR. Like, say, when you're on this ladder, yeah, you're just kind of stuck in this one, like, specific, like, up and down motion, and you can't go side to side. You can't reach over. But if this game's in VR, okay, I can go up here, and I can reach my arms up and over this little thingy above. Wouldn't that be cool? I say it would be really cool. This game needs VR. Oh yeah. was part of it too, but like it would probably might give you more motion sickness because of the whole locomotion thing, but it would give less motion sickness because you don't have to do this with your mouse the entire time, you know? You can just like move your hands to spray it around like this, except you don't have like a limit on your screen. You can just do it wherever, however you want. And let's say, okay, I need to watch the front of this because I do. If this was in VR, I would lean over and then spray. Which I can hardly do if not VR right now. Powerwash Simulator VR when? Oh yeah, Riri, did you do your Wuthering Waves gambling today? 'Cause I did. And you wanna know what happened? Nothing. Nothing happened. I spent 60 pulls and nothing happened. Oh, that's all I guess. How do you think the word buttress came to be? Like, what is a buttress? Gives me the vibes of like, I don't know. This just a butt woman. That's I think of a buttress. I can't put a ladder up here? You gotta be kidding me. Scammed. Oh, you know what's super toxic? So, you know how God is like really cool as, you know, a style of clothing and various other things, right? Right? Okay, we can all agree, goth cool. But when I was looking on my funny little shopping app like a little while back, I found a store that sold like really cool looking goth outfits, and it was only available in sizes like XS, S. Maybe you get a medium. It's not large, it's not extra large, there's none of that. And me, I'm tall. I'm too tall for this country. I am so tall for this country actually. Like I'm destroying the averages. Like I am so far out the bell curve. So guess what? I can't wear small, I can't wear medium. I need like this, at least an XL usually, and it sure doesn't make me feel good about myself. But no, it's just not good. It's just so many clothing brands just don't offer sizes that are like big enough. It's not even big enough, right? Oftentimes they do have big enough sizes, but they're not long enough because I'm tall. So even if I get something that's perfectly wide enough for me, it would like hover and like it wouldn't cover my belly properly, for instance, or for pants it would like barely cover my ankles, and then like why couldn't I have been like living in Europe? Okay, European people, I'm sure they don't have this problem. I'm sure their clothing are made for them. The one time I went to the UK a couple years ago, and I bought some jeans there, and it fit so good. It fit perfectly. and it was just like a large. And I'm just like, wow, what? This shouldn't happen? And like shirts, I can fit in a medium. Huh? It was shocking. It was shocking. I'm like normal size, so from put over there. Man, maybe I could fit in a small if I was in America. Yeah, maybe not, but still, you get my point. Living in an Asian country as a tall person is really rough for clothing. I'm just saying, American sizes are big. Is this just like a decade ago by now? But like, I think I ordered like a Fallout 4 hoodie in like XL because I usually order, you know, large, extra large, stuff like that, yeah. And because it came from America, it was ridiculously oversized for me. Like, super, super huge. It was really comfy. Not gonna lie, it was really comfy. It was like wearing a blanket. But it was when I truly realized, like, sizes are not global. Sizes are extremely regional. And if I'm buying stuff from America, I need to go like 2 sizes down. Yeah, you can think about it the other way around. If I'm ordering stuff locally or from China, I need to order like 2 sizes up. Hey guys, you still haven't said what I should get for food today. Order something for me, thank you. Oh no, I didn't. The gnome! Oh no, he's dead. Oh well. I really miss, like, Indian food, Arabic food. I miss not just that general region of the world's food. Over here, I only get like Asian food. We get Thai food. We get Chinese food. We get Korean food. We get Japanese food. Maybe we got a little bit of Western. You know, maybe we got. I mean, obviously we got fast food. Right? Then maybe we get some pasta, if we're lucky. Maybe we get some pizza, if we're lucky. But anything else? No, not at all. Yeah, I wish we had like, you know, different grocery places like that. We have Japanese groceries, which is nice. I like that. That's really good, but we already have wonderful amounts of Japanese food. I know, I fell, dang it. I'll take it back up again. Yeah, there we go. Now, we begin. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye bye. These things are. How am I supposed to clean these things? How exactly? Do I have to jump off? Is that the strat? I cannot be away. This is not the way. Oh my god, me this. Okay. All these figureheads are awful to clean. At least when your arms are stuck in one location. You know, if I was a person with movable arms, I could like reach over. Oh, missions. No. How'd I get at this? Oh, yeah, okay, that works. Can I move the scaffolding? Yes. I could use this. I really could. And I should. Oops, I not be stuck, thank you. If not Powerwash drop shot, yeah. Oh, another thing. I discovered that Near Oblivion Remaster is on Game Pass. So I gotta play that at some point. I was like contemplating like, oh, I really should get it, but it's like $40 and like think about it. You know, maybe I'll get it later. No, I can play it right now. I can play it whenever I want. I'm gonna take this gnome. It's mine now. Dude, thing is, like, nothing would ever get this dirty anyway. In this dimension, this dirt dimension, it's just, it doesn't make any sense. Everything is so covered in dirt. Someone needs to make a Powerwash Simulator spin-off, okay? Because we know the devs are not gonna actually like do this. But we need the water physics, okay? We need realistic dirt build-up. And we need to do the whole they're not gonna see it, so no one's gonna care. So let's just not clean some parts. The fact that dirt is even able to get at some of these nooks and crannies is not... doesn't make any sense. Can you hit click this? No. Oh, that is not it. Yes, I need buttresses, walls. And what else? Wood trim. That thing. Okay. Still long extended. Okay, no, still not good. Okay. Buttresses, which ones? TikTok Power Simulator. Yeah. Like I said, you know, I want a Powerwash Simulator where I'm just cleaning like a Blender default cube. I don't need all these fancy shapes. These fancy shapes are hard to clean. Okay, what window frame? Gives me that wall in particular. Okay. Yeah, look, we wouldn't need Powerwash with Vision if not everyone else had it. Like, we can only assume that we have to clean everything this well because everyone can see dirt like this. It's not these window frames. What window frame? Which one? You? No. It's a door. You? This one doesn't even... Oh, never mind. That counts as a frame. No, not you. You? No. Is it the circle one? I hate this bit of Powerwash Simulator, by the way. I would love to have an end job early thing. Like, I'm 99% done. I don't need to clean whatever else it wants me to clean. Must have been every window. What am I missing? Oh, yeah. Not you. Is it you? Yes. Where? What do you need? What do you want? And then it's over. Yeah. No. This is definitely one of those games where I should do one job and then stop. Oh my god. What is this place? We're cleaning like a really weird bathroom. Oh, it's claustrophobic. Oh, that's unfun. Yeah, the tree house is not pleasant. Anything with that many railings is not cool, not cool at all. And I was thinking, maybe I can go get food, and then I can continue this. I can get food and after I finish and then just end stream there. Actually, I'm gonna go downstairs and see if there's anything I can get quickly. And I'll be back in a little bit. Rouse body and hi, Chatbox. I have acquired some 7-Eleven food. So, I'll just be here for a little while and consume this food. When you get the epic eating on stream experience. Not enough. If I'd woken up earlier, I probably would have eaten before the stream. No, I mean, I feel toxic when I do this. I feel like really I'm wasting time, wasting your time on this valuable content, and it's just me eating. So I'm gonna do that quick. video game. I have in fact been said. Let's do whatever this is. The lore here? What's it say? Male. I agree. So when I went downstairs, I found out from my mom telling me that one of the cats managed to like break into the snacks bag. You know, the cat food bag, not the cat food bag, the cat treats bag is what I'm trying to say. And my mom came back home to find that, you know. And I also discovered that the cause was quite simple, and that's my mom didn't feed the cats in the morning. So of course they're hungry, so I broke in the treats bag. Makes sense. No, they're not a big fan now. They barely managed to get in. Like, those bags are not very, cat friendly. They're supposed to be for people who feed the cats, not cats to feed themselves. But yeah, I don't know. When they wake up, I feed the cats, but while they sleep, that's up to my mom. They will not go in for, oh wow, everything is orange. No, I did not have a food bowl timer thing. It's just a regular bowl. Explicitly because I think, you know, giving cat food is really easy. You just like put food in the bowl a couple of times per day. It didn't feel like the timer feeder was ever necessary. What a terrible place to be in. Imagine this kind of curve to get to the bathroom. Like, why would you need a curve like this? Who even builds curved corridors like this? Yeah, I don't know. It has me considering maybe I should get an auto food dispenser for the cats. Or maybe I should just put in more food to make sure it lasts throughout the whole day, instead of having to add food multiple times a day. I mean, to be fair, this does look like a standard public bathroom. I despise public bathrooms so much. It's like when a person enters a public bathroom, they forget how to piss. They forget how to wash their hands. They forget how to use toilet paper. It's like, I don't know. It feels like everyone that enters the public bathroom returns to monkey. I'm sure it's like a very small subset of people who just somehow have like a skill issue when it comes to using the public bathroom and cleaning up after themselves. But that small subset of people is enough to just ruin the experience for everyone going into that bathroom. Also, yeah, I wasn't reading the chat, but cat stuff. Yeah, having 2 cats, it's really difficult to be able to like dictate this is food for you and not for you. So, yeah, one of the cats has been like gaining weight while the other ones is staying the same. I'm not sure how I would ever only feed one of them, but make sure they have equal amount. I think it's just, it might not be possible, right? Unless you like actively split them, how do you make them understand that this is your bowl and this is your bowl? Do you know what we need? We need Power Mop Simulator, where we're just doing the floor. I don't want to do the walls, just let me do the floor. These are urinals? These are urinals? Uh-huh. Okay. Wow, No, that is definitely urinal drain. Well, I'm sorry whoever has to use urinals that look like this. And you don't even get like the little tiny wall that maybe slightly separates you from some other guy sitting next to you. At least there's a big target to piss into. Wait, really? No way UK urinals look like this. What? Not that I'm a urinal expert. I'm clearly not a urinal expert. but this just... Yikes. To be fair, it's not like urinals ever need to be complicated. They really just need a bowl with a drain. I mean, a sink is a urinal if you try, right? Wait, really? This bathroom exists? This horrible, horrible place? They don't even have doors! The sinks don't have mirrors and they have all this room and they put all three of them next to each other? What the heck? Of course it's from London. This is what London looks like. Post-apocalyptic battle royale hellscape. Look, I'd just rather go home. I'd rather just hold it in and go home. And also, is this just the men's bathroom? Why are they like 2 segments? And you can enter from both sides. I don't know, and I don't think I wanna know. This place makes like a standard mall bathroom like 4 times better. Well, better looking, I guess. I don't know if it's functionally any better. What are these people yapping about? Actually, I need to check. Is anything in buy? Can I buy the cool washer yet? Yeah, almost. But then I need to buy all like the attachments for everything. Oh man. Never know where to begin. I guess I'll start doing the ceiling. What are the drains in this place? I guess the urinals have drains. I'm just thinking about spraying this place, and we had water physics. Where's the water gonna go? I just had a thought that, like, I think it's really funny when someone is opposed to the concept of gender-neutral bathrooms. Like, it's a place for you, you know, go your thing, go pee, go poop, that's it. Why does it matter what gender you are? And it's not like a changing room, you know, where people are like naked in there. If you're gonna be taking, you know, your pants off, it's gonna be in a stall anyway. In this game, it's gonna destroy my mouse skates. Guess like the endless movement up and down, left and right. Just wears down that PTFE. Ever since I got a glass mousepad, now mouse feet have become consumables. And it's not that bad, right? Every few weeks, like 3 weeks, I need to change it out. But depending on how much I do stuff, like if I'm playing games every day, it does wear down fast. And like a 40 pack doesn't last me that much. But it's good though. I think it's still like an all-around net positive. A glass mousepad is really consistent feeling. Like with a cloth mousepad, I feel like the feeling varies dramatically depending on how sweaty my hands are. Or like how much use is gone through. Like once it gets a bit dirty, it sounds like less smooth, it's more resistance. So on a day by day situation, you might have a day where your hands are hella dry, and it's gonna feel very different to when it's like a hot and sweaty day. But with glass, it's all the same every time. My hand condition has no bearing on how the mousepad feels. It's really nice. It's genuinely helped me improve my aim. And even then, I'm only kind of okay, but in like the mouse enjoyer space, I feel like using a glass mouse pad is like one of the biggest, most impactful things you can do with your mouse. It's just getting a new mouse only does so much once you already have something that's decent. Oh, that reminds me. Because I'm like streaming on YouTube, I don't have like Twitch panels. I think Twitch panels is so fine when to like show off all the gear you have so you can tell people like, this is a PC, my PC specs, this is a mouse I use, this is a keyboard, and all that other fun stuff. I don't know if it's fun because it's flexing or fun just because, I don't know. I want to let people know. I want to recommend stuff to people. I buy a lot of things and I am an enthusiast of way too many hobbies. Like lately I've gone back into like the audiophile space and it's like it hurts my soul. I keep wanting to buy new headphones that are like really expensive, like hundreds of dollars expensive, and then I think, wait a minute. My ears are bad. I can hardly tell the difference between anything. I could have like a generally decent cheap pair of headphones, then like EQ it. I think the thing that really broke my more expensive is more better mindset is when I got my Grado wireless and I got a bunch of earpads for it because you know Grados have just like really goofy on-ear foam earpads that just don't feel good. Well, earpads change the sound dramatically. And it just made me think like, why am I paying hundreds of dollars more for something that sounds a little different? When such a small thing already changes the sound so much. And in the end, once you get used to a specific pair of headphones sound, it feels like nothing. You only feel like, wow, this sounds so good if you've just only bought it, if you just tried it. But after having used anything for long enough, it just becomes your standard and your ears get used to it. So I guess my conclusion is just get something okay and you'll be just fine. All that you need in any of these hobbies, you have keyboard, mouse, read headphones. If you're happy with it, that's all that matters. I will hate on gaming headsets for the rest of the time. I hate that it's the only way to get wireless headphones without like big latency, because everything else uses Bluetooth and Bluetooth is okay. There are some like Bluetooth codecs that have low latency modes, but a lot of them don't. A lot of them don't support it, so you just get like 100 something, 200 milliseconds of delay, and it's like you get that used for video games. So if you're a wireless gamer, you're kind of just you're almost completely stuck on just gaming headphones. Unless you're able to get used to that little bit of delay. I guess the nice thing about this Powerwash map is I don't need to like clamber over things to like get at stuff. Everything should just be accessible from the ground. I'm enjoying it surprisingly a lot. I thought this map would be a real pain in the ass, so it's okay. Yeah, I guess having this place be called a washroom should be a giveaway for where this is. What is bro yapping about? You know what? I'm gonna get a metal cleaner. I need to buy my metal cleaner. Alright. Here we go. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, so much better. I love metal cleaner. Rust is like the worst thing to deal with in this game. And that's it. There we go. Need to like metal clean the faucets. Oh yes. Nice. I guess I'll save the metal cleaner for another rust job. Wait, is this? There's no glass. Wait, is there glass? Oh, there is. I was like, I can't really see the glass. I thought it was just an open frame. But imagine you go into the bathroom and get rained on. Wait, what? Never mind. We're bringing back the soap nozzle. I'm about to run out of metal cleaner. No. How does 1 liter last like 3 seconds? I wonder how often you're supposed to use those like material specific solutions. Because they're so expensive for how short the duration is. I think it's good for something like metal where you do have like it's really hard to clean otherwise. You need to go with like the 0-degree nozzle. But with other materials, you don't need that at all. Oh my god. You know what I was just saying about how I don't need to clamber on things? Yeah, it's awful. I can't get at it from this angle. Buenos weather. What a weird name for an object at all. I had another thought, right? So, I was thinking, me trying to be a VTuber, but I guess just being one, I feel like I don't keep up with that much of like VTuber drama. And I feel like I'm always missing whatever is happening. Which is probably a good thing, you know, I don't think being deep into drama is it's a good thing, but I feel like I'm like very much ignoring the English side of the VTubing community a lot. Like I know I see a lot of stuff that happens when like a big famous person does something. But just like average medium-sized peeps, you know, people who show up on the virtual YouTuber subreddit, I don't really ever pay that much attention, you know? My attention's already being joined by all the big corpos. But it also just feels like I'm missing out on like all the news. But hey, you know, do I really need to know the news? No, not really. It doesn't really do anything for me. But I guess it's like, yeah, to some extent, in a weird, morbid way, it is fun to talk about drama with people and be like, oh, hey, did you hear about this person who did this thing today? And it's like, no, I didn't. Yeah, I think, I don't know, I just feel like it'd be good to be in the know, whether it's actively useful or not. I wouldn't want to talk about it on stream, of course, but like definitely when I chat about VTubers with friends, it's like, I also just don't know what's going on. But yeah, no, I don't ever plan to just be a React Andy or a News Andy. I did think about it, not in this context, but like, say, in the Final Fantasy context, I was like, what if I just became a patch notes reader? Like, patch notes videos get an astonishing amount of views. So what if I just read patch notes all the time? What if I just did news? And it sounded like not a very difficult job. It also doesn't sound very interesting. It doesn't sound like it'd be something I want to do. I do have a bit of a headache now. I don't know if it's the sleep deprivation or the motion sickness kicking in. Wait, no, the hinges are also metal. Oh god. This is a really weird shape for a hinge. An unpleasant shape. I'll like get the blast in there. Again, I think if your power washer can take off rust, it should be able to take off paint. And it shouldn't be safe to use on everything. Oh god, this is an unpleasant time. You know what? I'm gonna leave the cubicle till the last. I'm gonna do the outside first. There's that little ledge out there. Oh my god. Did they give us like a little step stool? No. I don't think I'll be able to finish this. I think it's getting a little bit bad. Yeah. I wonder when I'll do another power wash stream. Just hang out stream. Don't get me wrong, it is relaxing. And Power Wash Simulator is a very good game for it. I just unfortunately have motion sickness, which makes this game not last very long for me. Oh, and yeah, this going left and right thing, yeah, no, it is bad. Maybe it is a good time then, considering I am kind of just out of things to say. I guess one thing is I look forward to my first commission. The first time I've commissioned someone to draw something for me. I really want to see it whenever it happens. It's exciting. Still don't really know what I'll use it for, but just to have something really cool, a really cool drawing of me made by someone else. That just sounds fun. It'll be a great time. Yeah, art is gonna be my new money sink. To keep spending money on Windows and use save so I can commission more people. The way that things get dirty in this game just looks so goofy. Things look like they've been sitting outside, like, in the mud under, like, a river for 2 years. No, 10 years. It's like everything came out of like a fake restoration video on YouTube. I need to add the leading feature to my model at some point. You can see how much I'm like gamer shrugging when I'm playing Overwatch and how much I'm leaning back when I'm playing this. Or maybe not. It just makes me look like I have terrible posture, which I do. You can at least see me lean side to side, which I'm not really doing. My mic was blocking. This side is better. I wonder if people speedrun Powerwash Simulator. I wonder if there's an optimal strat for getting the maximum surface area cleaned up at the same time. Or maybe somebody will figure out a bug that makes your gun like instantly powerful and clean your entire screen all at once. This place looks like it came straight out Chernobyl. Like all this dirt and this mossy growth and I don't know. I guess it's more satisfying if things are more dirty. You know, for some reason seeing this light reminds me. I hate how weak LEDs are inside. Like just regular indoor light bulbs. They're so weak. I want like an industrial seating light for my room. But I can't really get that. So for so many months now, I've been occasionally thinking like I want to get like a photography light that just lights up the entire room, just put it at the ceiling. But every time I look at the price of those things, it's like, oh, it's not worth it. If I had infinite money, I would spend a couple $100 on a really, really powerful light. I'd get like 1,000-watt light for my ceiling. I don't know, when I'm like crawling under the table to get, like find something, or when I'm just trying to work on stuff in my PC, or try a build a Gundam kit, or anything that like really needs light. I want bright. I want super bright. The human eye is great at adjusting to light levels, but like whenever I pull out my phone, I always realize like, oh, inside my room is not actually very bright at all. I wonder if the cats will enjoy being in my room if it's like 8 times brighter. I don't even know if it's healthy for my eyeballs if it's that brightish. Probably not. But I mean, let's say we're outside in the daylight, it'll be that bright, so even brighter probably. So I mean, really, would that be so bad? Oh, I told myself I was gonna stop at 69%, but then I just forgot. Yeah, talking does take a lot of mental capacity time. Not dedicating to this game. I hate this sink thing. I hate this a slightly weird angle. I need to jump for it. Oh, come on. Please. Tap, tap, tap. None. Okay, almost there. I do wonder what's up with bathrooms and people writing really dumb text with like a pen. And you can vandalize anything. Why vandalize the bathroom? I guess because no one can be there to catch you. Come on, Hinge. You gotta be done by now. That one's done. Who are you? What's stopping you, Hinge? That was stopping you. I wonder how long this will take in their life. What other steps are not shown in this Powerwash game? Like, do you have to carry around a big machine with you? Like, where is this water coming from? Do you hook up to a tap? Or do you need to carry a water tank? And is there like a limited water challenge mode? Wouldn't that be funny? I was gonna say fun, but I don't think it'll be fun. I think that'd be unfun, actually. Like, you definitely need power and you need water. And I guess that's what the van is for, but now we're inside, so how does this work? I don't know. But it is a bathroom, so I guess there's all the water you could ever want in here. Sounds dead. Is it this material? Yes, so. That 1 liter Powerwash limit challenge. Chief, I don't think that's possible. We need to pull out the sponge and start scrubbing. The power is your arms. Oh, it's a wooden toilet seat? I don't think I've ever seen a wooden toilet seat in my life. I don't think I've... Wait. Was that ever at any point something that people did? Probably. Why does the cistern have to be on the ceiling? Why is it not behind the toilet like every other place? Yeah, some places that are literally like built into the wall. What are these? That's a light switch. This is a light switch? Excuse me? I guess it is. Very strange. Hi. You can live somewhere happier. Here you go. Anyway. Let's do something fun. Let's buy the best power washer. Boom. Is it better? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Quite possibly, yes. But I get like a really wide nozzle. Just spray this thing down really far away. I wonder how much these things cost in real life. I wonder if you just buy ones. I mean, yes, presumably, but where will you get ones? Facebook Marketplace? What would be the difference between a pressure wash and a power wash? Is there a difference? Is this just pressure washing, but then they use the word power? I saw something. This light conduit? This conduit? Wait, what? What's dirty about this? Or does it extend to the other side? No. Show me the dirt, because I don't see the dirt. Where? Where? No. Gonna bug me. I guess I'll just spray it down and hope it gets better. It does. Okay. Actually, I'm not supposed to be spraying inside the dryer. I think that breaks it. But I know it's so I just work here. Oh, that's so nice, actually. as nice as this white nozzle is, having to like come back to get the little details is a little bit annoying. But no, this new power washer is so good. It's like the same thing but better. Almost there. I wonder if there's like a strat where you like go over everything with like a really wide nozzle and then go and just only get the little details with the smaller one. Or you can just sweep really slow. What do you want from me? Cubicle wall is nearly done. It's not. What else do you... Oh, there we are. This wall isn't done. Wait, why? The outside? Oh. I hate when that happens. I hate when it clearly is done and it's like, actually no. I feel like we should be spraying high power, like high pressure water at like light fixtures. What do you want from me with this door frame? What do you want from me? Not clean enough for you? Why can't we just submerge this entire place in water? Just like... sink it into the ocean. It's kind of weird, right? Sometimes things just get clean even though it's like doesn't even look halfway clean. And sometimes I need to get the tiniest little corner or else it won't be done. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Like this wall? Come on, that's clean. This door frame, that's did that be done? No. Surely you're done. Surely you're done. What do you want from me? I don't get it. I don't get it. Wait. I didn't think this would become a multi session, but this toilet will not be clean. That might go well. What is it? What is it about you? This wall? I want to be done. I really want to be done. Please let me be done. I want to finish. What did I even do? What, huh? I'm playing this entire wall all over again. And it's not done. What do you mean? What do you mean? What? Okay. Okay. It's this one. Okay, that's normal. Okay. One of these spreaders are not done. What else? Light switches. You. 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 And you. Wait, cistern pipes? No. Wait, cubicle walls one? One more? Door frames two? Okay, so let's check out these pipes. Oh, convenient. And now what? I got 6. Oh, these. Door frame, door frame, door frame. You? Door frame, you. Okay, nice. Again, I really want a finish job early button. The bird of the sequel. How am I supposed to get to the back of this? Like that, apparently. Wait. Oh, you not clean. You look clean. That's all of them. That's all of them, right? Which ones? They should like highlight or something. Oh, this light. This light. You look clean. What do you mean? What's unclean about this? What is unclean about this light? Somebody please tell me. Okay. Oh, I'm tired. Oh my god. I didn't think this would be such a demanding stream. I wanted just chill hangout time. But that was a lot. Yeah. I'm tired, boss. Yeah. The CM is satisfying. Except like the end bit. I cannot say how annoying it is to just be like trying to find the little tiniest specks of dirt right at the end. I like cleaning big surface areas, not viewing with weird shapes. They still stand, just give me a cube. But with this map, maybe I'm okay with being inside the cube as well. Just, I solo says no other shape except the one cube. Yeah, why cube? Because they have corners. Corners are good. I mean, I like planes as well, just a flat planes. I can confirm I am indeed EP, very tired. I've been wanting to do like nighttime streams so I can catch not awful hours. Something like good European hours, good Asia hours. Good NA hours is probably too late for me, I'll be sleeping, but at least the other two I can probably do. But I don't know if I can handle 2 streams today. I'm sleepy. I'm out of ideas. I'm washed. I'm power washed. I could genuinely fall asleep right now. But no, I think next stream I'll just... Oh wait until tomorrow. I need to spend my time making more thumbnails, yeah. No, I need to do the controller rigging. I need to have a controller holding pose. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be good. But more importantly, right now is equal time. But seeing my room background reminds me the Switch 2 is coming out. I wonder if it's worth getting it like at launch. The answer is probably not, But Mario Kart, I think it's like the only thing that's really like important. If only there was another new Zelda. They should go back. They should go back and just make more linear Zeldas. You know, crank it out more. Yeah, why not? Why not Wind Waker 2? You know, my first Zelda game, growing up with Skyward Sword on the Wii, and I actually really liked it. I want more of that. Because like, after that, what did we even have? So after Skyward Sword, there were like a couple of 3DS games. And in Breath of the Wild, yeah. I want more like regular as linear Zelda games. I feel like I missed out, you know, I wasn't alive in time for, or rather I was alive, I just wasn't old enough in time for like Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask or even Twilight Princess. I did play that when I was younger, but like I was so young that I just got like stuck. I got brain soft locked. I was too stupid to proceed, so I never continued. And Skyward Sword was the one, like the first one I could genuinely finish as a kid. Like I did like Breath of the Wild, it was really good. But then Tears of the Kingdom just felt like more of the same thing and I wasn't into it. But now I'm asking for more of the same thing, but of the things I didn't play, so yeah, give me more like fun third-person dungeon content. I'm not a fan of like the building mechanics or like the grabby mechanics of Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know, we need that epic return to form. Do you just bring like a remake? Just do a remake. Do an Ocarina of Time remake, and I think everyone will be happy. You don't need to come up with a new video game. I feel like video games are just old enough as a medium that we could just keep remaking old games, and we'd have plenty of people who haven't played the original, and then they would get to play the remake. And we could just keep cycling forever until we run out of games. That's how you get value out of your IP. Anyway, I'm toast. I'm completely dead. I need to go have a nap. So, have a good night. I'll talk to you later. And come back tomorrow for more Overwatch, I guess. Bye bye.